Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gambling Savant. Well, here we are. We've got to take a look at the aftermath of today's battle. A loss for the investor today. Substantial correction. A massive shakeout took place, as most of you probably know. I intentionally waited many more hours than I would have liked to put out a video, just to truly get a sense of a 24-hour range, roughly, to see exactly what took place and how we're going to move forward. The market overall is down 25% over the last day, with a market cap of just $1.52 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance has risen quite considerably to 44.8%, and the Ethereum dominance sits at 17.5%. So we can get into great detail and go through the top 10 and 20 tokens and look at all the percentages like we normally would. I do enjoy doing that. Usually I like doing that in an upward trend. During a bull run, it's a lot more strategic, in my opinion, to spend time studying graphs and looking at certain movement and so on and so forth. This correction, especially after the last 24 plus hours or so, I do believe we've found support in large part. So unless you're a day trader or a swing trader, I don't see a whole lot of value into getting into great detail as to the graphs and analytics behind the current situation. That's for a different type video and a different type group of individuals. It's more of a polarized situation. So I want to go over just some generalizations. We suffered a massive loss. Yes, it's relatively normal at some level. This is more on the getting into the moderate to extreme category, I would say. It's the inevitable. We can't work around it. It had to happen. It was going to happen. Unless you had a crystal ball, this particular retracement, I believe, would have been very hard to predict, even though there are professionals out there that did state that something like this would happen. You win some, you lose some, as far as predictions go. So, all of us weren't going to go sell every token we owned yesterday based upon a YouTube video, most likely. While I respect the professionalism and skill set of many technical analysts out there, I personally would not have made a drastic change to my holdings, even with appropriate news. So it is what it is. I like to be an optimist more times than not. There's usually a silver lining in situations such as this. We did kind of get it out of the way, for lack of better terms. We can move forward and plan accordingly. It does offer fantastic buying opportunities, whether you're just wanting to get involved in a new project at a discounted price, or if you want to cost average a project that you're already invested in. Very wise, very strategic move, very basic, but possibly overlooked and easy to check that box. So many people are going to come out of this situation in a better position than they went in. And I hope that's the case for yourself. Even if you can't put any additional monies into a project or projects, that's okay. Stay level-headed. Understand how these markets work. And this could likely be setting up for a massive upswing. And what we're likely going to see is either Bitcoin or Ethereum lead the way in breaking out of this correction. It might be a very general statement, but let's keep an eye on the way things trend in the next several days. The bull run's not going to last forever, right? So, from my understanding, if Bitcoin leads the way with breaking through and getting us out of the correction, we could see another several months of bullish activity. Same goes for Ethereum. I think the duration would be more short-lived. If Ethereum breaks us out of the correction, we could see the altcoins sizzle. Could be a massive growth opportunity for the altcoins in a ferocious type pattern. That being said, we've got to keep a close eye on the Bitcoin dominance and expect the bull run to last a shorter time frame. That's just based on general analytics from prior years and prior situations and some simple math. So let's keep an eye on Bitcoin and Ethereum primarily. Try to find some good in this situation. It's always wise to have confidence and be optimistic. And also, if you can do anything to enhance your position, you will feel better about today's event. Even if you buy yourself a small bag of any given token, it just gives you a little bit of a boost in the mental category, and everything's perspective, as always. So, let's move forward. We are in a stage of recovery, more or less. I believe we found support with today's retracement, and sky is the limit. I want to leave you with a quote from Ziad Abdelnour. He said, "Seek respect, not attention. It lasts longer." So, onward and upward, everybody. I wish you all a great day, and I'll be in touch with you very shortly.